Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Delicious Chef's Secret channel. Today I suggest we make the juiciest, most delicious Uyghur Manti, the classic version. So much juice inside, paper thin dough. So let's get started with the preparation. I wish you all good luck in the kitchen. First, let's make the dough. We need to sift 1 kilogram of premium white wheat flour. Make sure to sift it, then make a small well. Add 1 level tablespoon of salt or 1.5 teaspoons. Add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 500 milliliters of warm water. I really love dough made with ice-cold water, but warm water works very well too. The main secret to the dough is that it must be stiff and dense. Then the manti will turn out excellent. Now we need to knead the dough for at least 5 to 7 minutes. Knead the dough and let it rest for 40 minutes so the gluten can develop. This is the kind of dense dough we've ended up with. Cover it with plastic wrap and a towel and let it rest. The dough will become more pliable and elastic. In the meantime, let's prepare the filling. For the filling, we're going to need some beef. I'm using beef with fatty marbling to make the manti really delicious. I've frozen it slightly. Now I'm slicing it first and then I'll cut it into cubes. Make sure the cubes are small. We'll need 1 kilogram of beef to ensure that our filling and manti are very tasty and juicy. We definitely need to add fat, and now we'll dice the onion into cubes, not too small. We'll also need some tail fat. We're going to dice the tail fat into cubes as well. I have many great videos on my channel about making manti, dumplings, and kinkali. I'll leave links in the description below. Check them out, my dears. We'll need 900 grams of onion, or even a full kilogram. I'll put all the measurements in the info box below. If you're using a meat grinder for the onion, use the special grate with longitudinal slots. The onion turns out very soft, making the manti incredibly juicy. Since we've hand cut it with a knife, I'm definitely going to squeeze the onion now. Add salt and pepper to taste. Add 1 gram of salt for every 100 grams of filling and add some cumin too. Make sure to rub it between your palms to release as much aroma as possible. Add a little odorless vegetable oil and mix it all together by hand. Add the fat in as well. I'm using beef fat. It would be perfect if you could use lamb fat instead. It's very tasty. Also add some ice water or cold broth straight from the fridge, 150 milliliters, and mix everything together well. There's no need to overwork the filling or it'll end up like a dense meatball inside the manti. Let the filling rest in the fridge so the spices can fully develop. In the meantime, our dough has rested perfectly. Make sure to roll it into a ball. Look at how beautiful it is, smooth, just amazing. For convenience, we cut it into 2 pieces and then divide it further. We need to roll the dough into ropes and then cut them into pieces. This is exactly how I'm making manti right now. I know that manti are prepared in different ways. You can watch my videos and see how I prepare other manti. We cut it into pieces. 1 piece we will then roll them into balls. So 1 ball should weigh about 18 to 20 grams. Your manti will turn out medium-sized and quite juicy. When you make small manti, they don't turn out as juicy. So I recommend 20 grams. In this case, in my video, I have 20 gram balls now. It's important that the dough doesn't dry out and that it rests a bit. To make it easier to roll out, leave it under a towel for another 5 to 10 minutes. So, our balls have rested and now we are rolling them out. Roll it out so that the center is a bit thicker and the edges are thin, as we'll be pinching the edges. So, to avoid thickness and keep the manti from being tough, be sure to roll them out as I told you. We stack them up since our dough is very firm and good, so the dough doesn't stick. This is also one of the secrets. In the meantime, we are preparing the steamer tiers. Grease the tiers with either butter or vegetable oil. And I always lay a silicone mat on the bottom so the manti don't stick. The holes in my steamer tiers are large, so to keep the dough from falling through, I laid a silicone mat. And now the most important and final stage remains. Shaping the manti. I was born in Kashi, Kashkadaryo region, Uzbekistan, and so I know almost everything about manti. My mother made them very tasty and taught me how to cook. But it's specifically this Uyghur style of shaping manti. I really like it. What we do, we stretch the dough circle slightly into an oval shape and put the filling. Before you put the filling in, you must stir it because it releases moisture. It's best if the filling doesn't get on the edges of the dough, otherwise it will be very hard to seal the manti. Shape them like this, as I'm showing in the video, in a braid. Very beautiful. Be sure to tuck the ends inward. So they should be very thin, so you don't have a double layer of dough. And of course, we give it such a beautiful shape. I always admire how Uyghurs shape authentic Uyghur Manti. It's just a masterpiece. It's a whole art form. You can learn this, learn it your whole life. And so we shape them in this way. I've already put the Manti steamer on with water. Our water should come to a boil on the stove. And now we are finishing shaping the Manti. Before placing the Manti on the steamer tray, we must grease the bottom of each one with vegetable oil. I do this in a much simpler way. I just dip the bottom of the Manti into the oil and then place them onto the steamer tray. Be sure to space them out because as the steam rises, they expand in size and might end up sticking together. And make sure to grease the sides of the steamer tray with vegetable oil as well, because they might stick to the sides, and that would be quite a mess. We are almost ready now. Now we cover the Manti steamer with a lid tightly, and we place it over a high heat. Our Manti will cook for 25 to 30 minutes, absolutely no longer than that. Then the Manti turn out great and won't tear. They'll be very juicy inside, and they just look absolutely amazing and beautiful when finished. So our Manti are ready. Just look at how they turned out. They're so light and bouncy. It's hard to stop eating them. This is a true classic, Uyghur Manti. Juicy, with broth inside, a wonderful, tender, fragrant filling, and thin dough. They are simply a delight, these Manti. I brush them with butter for extra creaminess and softness, then sprinkle them with ground red pepper and serve them piping hot to my beloved family. I highly recommend that you try making this recipe. Save the recipe and share this video with your friends and family. Be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon on the right so you don't miss any new videos. There's much more delicious and interesting content coming. Follow us on social media. I look forward to your comments and I wish you all the very best. Bye bye.